Hello and welcome to the University of Law. In today's video we're doing a roundup of the month of September, and be a quick one. Basically we're just rounding up what's happened and looking ahead to next month. So let's start with Vortex. Well, this is September's issue of Vortex. Crucially, it goes through what's coming up next month. We've got our editorial, a little look ahead to next year's Classic Doctor's New Monster set. We'll talk about nearer the time. Obviously in October, which is this month, we've got the Rose Tyler spin-off. We've got the Master spin-off with Eric Roberts' Amazing Incarnation. Recommendation, the book club. I should probably do some of these, actually, support these, actually. I've got this one. I might talk you through it at some point. We'll see. Dorian Grace. There's some other stuff that Big Finish are producing. There's a great free Halloween, I think it's called Trick and Treat, a free one I definitely recommend. Lovely tribute to David Warner, who sadly we passed away during the summer. A lovely tribute there. Obviously we've got the Third Doctor Adventures, wonderfully played by Tim Treloar, who's just there. And yet the beginning of the end for Jake Dudman in his final series of 11th Doctor dramas. And Torchwood Soho, which is a really fun series as well. Vortex Mail is where I usually go to very first of all. The big thing, obviously there's a tribute here about David Warner. There's a reminder here that Vortex physically only comes with physical purchases. A lovely little bit about Unit here and Bambera. But the big thing actually is Nick Briggs is asked about whether they'll be bringing back Chris and Roz from the New Adventures. And while there's no plans, they don't rule it out, which is exciting possibilities there. The big thing obviously is the schedule coming up. For the first time since 2016, I've got nothing on pre-order this month. So I won't be getting my physical Vortex, although I have got a friend who has very kindly got 4 pre-orders on and has said he will forward me one of the issues for my collection. But yeah, so that is last month's Vortex, looking ahead to this month. In terms of releases we've had Doctor of War, Destiny, which you can see my review of. That was a really fun box set with a great finale, a lovely feature-length finale, and a lovely end to this sort of mini-series. But highly recommend. This is a hidden gem of the month. It was the one I was glad to have bought. It was the one I was I wasn't raving about listening to it. The other two I was really raving for, but this one, came out of nowhere and it was just a wonderful, wonderful listen. So really, all three of them are really solid. It was a really wonderful month. 40 volume 2, a lovely 6-parter, very rare for the 5th Doctor. A lovely end to this mini-series again, and just a wonderful collection of characters from the 5th Doctor era, just a wonderful celebration of what makes this Doctor and his era so wonderful. And a lovely unit story as well. There was just so many performances from John Coleshaw here. He played the Brigadier, Chameleon and the Master, sometimes a couple of characters in the same scene, and just credit to him for doing it all so wonderfully. And finally, the one I was looking forward to the most, I'd say, and it didn't disappoint, is the 10th Doctor Classic Companions, which was a lovely one-off box set, which gave a really lovely kind of, return. It's the story that we never got on television for these 3 companions, and obviously we are getting Ace back this month. So yeah, while I've not got anything on pre-order audio-wise this month, we have got the return of Doctor Who on television towards the end of the month for the Centenary Special. I'm hoping we might have a date for the Collection Season 2 box set by the end of the month, which would be wonderful. And also, it is the Centenary of the BBC, and this is pure speculation. It's not even a rumour. I've heard nothing. I have no contacts. This is purely, my hope, and I know it won't happen. But it would be wonderful, with it being the BBC, with it being Doctor Who's anniversary next year, that for the last anniversary we did get some missing episodes returned, and they were then released the following year. It would be a wonderful opportunity to perhaps announce that you found some material for the centenary ready to release during the anniversary year, but that's highly doubtful. That's just me wishful thinking. It'd be great if anything in general turns up. I know they found the first few minutes of BBC Two a few years back. They might have some exciting new finds about just television heritage in general that hopefully might get announced for the centenary, because it is a wonderful opportunity to celebrate the BBC's past, and to any material that might have been found recently to unveil it. And if there's some Doctor Who stuff there, might be wonderful ahead of release for the 60th anniversary year, but highly doubtful. but I live in hope. But yeah, the big thing for this month is the Centenary Special, the 13th Doctor's last story. I'm hoping we might get a trailer for the 60th specials coming out next year. See get a better idea of who's coming back and what the 10th Doctor's role, whether it is the 10th Doctor or the next Doctor. See who David Tennant's playing, how Donna's coming back. We'll see if there's anything in the trailer, but obviously it's all speculation. But yeah, and obviously we'll do a roundup at the end of next month, looking ahead to November, where we've got quite a few pre-orders on. I hope you enjoyed this quick roundup. Obviously, I'd recommend all 3 of the sets. Yeah, but if you like the video, remember to click like, subscribe for more content like this, and hopefully I will speak to you soon.